Hello, dear parents. Warm greetings to you all. Hope you all are doing hale and hearty. So, parents, in my last video, I started a very important topic that was challenges of teaching English as second language to the kids. And today I am taking one more aspect of the same topic, which is actually very important again. So first of all, we need to understand that how do we acquire a language, any language. Just think, how did you start speaking Hindi? You know, for that, you'll have to see a child around you. So initially, every child has some signal language. Like if he wants water, he would say mum mum, mum mum. At the same time, the other people around him is calling it pani. Like the father tells the mother, मुझे एक glass पानी दे दो. Or the mother tells the father, पानी की bottle को भर दो. So the child is registering that word pani. And after some time, he also starts calling it pani. So, how the language is being learned, you just see. The child is picking up words from the surrounding. Nobody is making him read, nobody is making him write, but he's picking up words from the surrounding. Initially, when these kids they start speaking, they would speak in words and phrases, small phrases like they do, आ जाओ. So it is that they are picking up things from the people who are talking, who are communicating in their surroundings. But when it comes to English, we all hurry up. So the step is listening, understanding through listening, associating it with the things and the action, then repeating means speaking. So after listening comes speaking. Then when the child comes to school, he is exposed to reading. So we introduce Hindi in level 3, where the child gets introduced with the letters and pictures associated with it. So it is picture reading. So anar. So he already knows the picture. It is anar. So the kids who don't know it is anar, they may know it as pommy. So they may say pommy because they don't know the picture as anar. So for picture reading, it is important that the child already knows the picture. And then when he associates it with the letter, he understands the sound of that letter. It is the beginning of the reading. And then comes writing. Once that image of that letter gets imprinted in the brain and gets firmer in the brain, the child can copy that image on some surface. But in English, we do reverse. We go with the reverse gear. As soon as the child comes to school, where he has not been introduced with English communication at all, or a little bit of English communication, he is forced to start with some writing, standing line, sleeping line. Okay, first of all, I don't understand the concept of the standing line and sleeping line. Because initially, if you observe the kids, they scribble. And how do they scribble? Round and round, or zigzag. But we ask them to make standing line and sleeping line. We will talk about it later on when we come to the writing skill. So, now I am talking about the first skill, that is listening and understanding. So, don't force the child to know the letters, to identify the letters, to associate the letters with the pictures. That would come later on. Have patience. Wait a little. Let him move to that step. So the initial step is listening. And first the child listens without understanding it. And eventually he starts understanding. So first develops the understanding of that language that makes the child comfortable with that language. So when you introduce a picture of apple, the child can understand, okay, a, apple, or b, ball, k, cup. So he can associate because he already knows those words and the other words also. And then he would start speaking in small phrases. And he would start understanding small phrases. Like, come inside, sit down, how are you? I'm fine. So he becomes comfortable with this language. And once he becomes comfortable, then we can move on to other steps too. So now he knows that pani is also called water. Because he hears teachers saying, take out your water bottles, have water from your water bottles. So this is how the language grows. So hope you understood and you will not hurry up with the language, with English language especially, as it is the second language of most of the kids. Thank you. Have a great day ahead. Thank you.
टाइम बताया था